Okay, I woke up at like 5 a.m. and haven't had coffee yet. Let's play some video games. So, yeah. I've been itching to play this. Like, I've been thinking about it since last night, and I really want to play more of it, so let's go play more. Is that my car? No, that was somebody driving badly like me. Oh, my coffee maker is yelling that I have coffee, but I don't have coffee. Let's go talk to Emmanuel, yeah? Lady? So, yeah. Man, I've just been thinking about more and more stuff, like, to do with like growing up and like these are more blatant things that I realized at the time, and now a couple of these are fairly recent. Like one time I had I went in to apply for a job, and I ended up having, like, I walked into a diner, and this was in Sulphur Springs, Texas, so you already know it's going to end well. Walked into a diner to apply because they had been advertising that they needed a short order cook. And I'm a pretty decent cook. So I was like, yeah, sure, I could do that at a fucking shitty diner that nobody goes to, whatever. And I walk in and ask the hostess, I'm like, is the manager in? I wanted to talk to them about the job that they've got advertised. And from the back, one of the cooks just says, "We don't hire sand niggers here." Now, one, I am not, like, Middle Eastern in any way. I kind of look it because of my, like... Do I have to call? What do I do here? I kind of look it because of my skin tone stuff. Oh, over there. And, like, facial features. But I am mixed half black and white. And, like, that alone was already, like, oh, okay. But, like, the fact that it was just blatantly yelled in a public building with no...
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're Emmanuel.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bears, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, Fred? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
Does a priest know about trafficking weed?
I did not run marijuana, Fred. My cargo was refugees, people. I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think I call it that.
Neither would I. Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people. But I cannot.
Maybe you'd be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here. Leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave.
Optional way to increase a underboss's earn allows them to pass along kickback to you. Okay, complete trafficking runs. Intel, yep. Okay. Make deliveries to rack.
A shipment of weed is being delivered down in the bayou. Get a boat, use it to bring everything back. A word of advice, Frey. There is one thing you should never, ever do if Cassandra asks. Poker. Don't ever play in poker. She will leave you with your zozo in your hands and not enough for cab fare. Take my word for it. The goddamn Huifa is not going to get behind the wheels and drive itself here, Frey. Go and get it. The other night I heard this man on the radio. I've never heard quite so honest a voice as that. At least not one who stayed amongst the living for long.
Okay. You must be talking about the voice. Okay. Yeah, I know how to change outfits. I've done it. Damn. Calm down. Let's make sure I have full ammo and everything. Oh. This doesn't give ammo. This just... Oh, okay. That sucks. But, like, just being so blatantly open about your racism is really weird to me. I guess. Well, at least back then it was weird. Now it's fucking... Shit, there was a boat out back. But, like, I don't know. Back then it was a little bit weirder. And I had just moved to Texas, so I wasn't quite used to, everything that Texas has to offer. But man, it was... Oh. I want that boat. Because that one I don't have to turn around. And it's got a bigger cargo area. Okay. No witnesses. Why would there be witnesses? Where am I going? He set up in the bayou. Well, down in the bayou, but... Where the fuck? Just somewhere in the bayou. Okay. We going this way, then. But just, like, people being so blatant about things then. And this was 6, 7 years ago now, maybe. I would have been 22, 23. And that was... Yeah, I would have been... I would have probably been 22 or 23. And that was, you know, like, still... And it's not like much has changed, but that was like peak... Well, not even peak. Fuck, no, I can't say that, because that was still years after... Years and years after. But, like, people were very much still on their Islamophobia bullshit like they are now. Although it's had a major resurgence as of late. But it was just one of those things where I was like... I don't know, like, just having somebody say that openly, outright to you in public is just so jarring. And I ended up, like, kind of going, okay, well, fuck this place, and ended up not really having a job for long, and got the fuck out. Where am I going? He just said down in the bayou. He didn't say where in the bayou, though. You know what? Let's go here. Let's go ahead to Vito's. But that kind of stuff just, like, it really fucks with you. And that's not, like, the only time, or the first time, even. Like, but it's one of the ones that stuck with me because it was super blatant and in public. Like, I've had lots of people say lots of shit to me in private, but never that just blatant, open racism in public. Although I used to work with some people when I was living in Arizona, and one of them said openly that he was proud to be a racist because And literally, and this is the person I was talking about in one of the earlier episodes about the whole white Christian man thing. Like, he was like, it's hard, life is hard for white Christian men now because all the blacks and coloreds get everything. And I just looked at him like, and this kid was maybe 2-3 years older than I was at the time. He was maybe 26, maybe 27, and like that was his actual like opinion on how his life was, because he lived in a shitty town in Arizona, and like that job was the cushiest job I've ever had. I didn't mean to roll up here, I just kind of slid onto it. That job was still my favorite job outside of the people, because it was 8 hours a day of, I'd go into work, I would hang out and just kind of chill for 8 hours, and then I would go home. That was it. Because all the old white men who came into that place knew where everything was and had been going to that store since, like, it had opened. Because nobody in that town went anywhere new. They never went anywhere else. They found one place they liked and they never changed. And so, like, he didn't have to do anything with that job. And to hear him complain about how it was, like, his life was so hard and shit, I was so confused. And at one point, I just straight said, I'm like, dude, I literally have to, like, worry about how long I'm in the sun, because I might end up getting killed because my skin got too dark. Like, I have directly had people hire my roommates who had 0 job experience when I had years, and the only difference between us was I was black. And, like, I directly said a bunch of shit like, hey, no, you're super fucking wrong and stupid. Here's why. Also, that place is open.
This shop is whites only, boy.
What the?
That's what I have to say about that. Punch a racist. But it's just, it's so fucked up, and the world is fucked up.
Don't
and
even look at me, boy.
I don't hit women. Lincoln Clay does not hit women.
Watch it.
Hey, y'all.
Excuse you.
I didn't mean to. Damn.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
I didn't mean to. But shit like that, just, it really gets under your skin after a while, and you get really angry after a long time. And boy, I have a lot of repressed anger from this shit. Like, talking about it here is actually kind of nice and helping, but you don't have anything. Like, white people have no idea the shit that they do. Like, they don't understand what it is, what it's like, and I wouldn't say I'm one of the lucky ones, because I'm mixed and I just look like every other race combined. Oh, that's a cool effect. I like that. Where it needs it to be night for whatever is going on with the thing, and just does that. But like, I wouldn't say I'm lucky, because fuck me, I get pinned for every other race ever. And that's a whole set of issues in itself. But man, like, I'm at least light-skinned enough to where I can pass for other
Any
things.
word about how it's going in there?
How do you think? Vito's taking his beating. Wish Greco would just let us kill the post some bitch and get it over with.
Nah, Greco wants to show how tough he is. Beat on old Vito till we all respect him.
If only all it took was beating up on a washed-up carpetbagger.
Okay. But I kind of mentioned it last time, and
Huh? Spotted him! Come on!
Damn it.
Trouble! Gotta hunker down!
You're down another man!
That isn't what I wanted. I didn't expect him to walk over there.
Get me, boy!
Alright. Shit. Well, I wanted to talk about things, but now I'm in combat. See you. Can't get you from here, though.
Form up on me and let's go! Cover my ass! There you are.
Jesus!
He's gunning us down!
Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Ah, fuck this.
He's fucking dropping us! He's taking out the whole team! I'm boxed in over here!
Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Well, I will continue talking about being mixed in a second. Once I'm done murdering these motherfuckers.
Stay out of my way! One of our boys! Grab a cover!
I'm gonna kill a lot of you boys.
You ain't that slide, dick. Damn stupid son of a bitch. Look! Get him!
Shit. Okay.
Fire coming down!
God damn it. Give me that shotgun.
Switching out ammo!
What the fuck? Where is this asshole?
Hey!
Got him!
Well, while I'm waiting for him to come around. Oh. Never mind. He's coming way quicker than I thought he would. Alright, there we go. Let's break this first and then worry about Vito. No, sorry, it ain't your boys.
Get the fuck out of me. With Greco around, ain't no one feeling real secure about that place, though. We just keep at it.
Yeah, that ain't happening, man. And pop.
Zero! Is that you? Oh, Greco,
Looks like I got here just in time, Vito.
Lincoln. How's this possible? I thought you were dead.
Bullet was deflected by my skull. Came out the back.
Talk about some goddamn luck.
Worst place to shoot a fella's in the forehead. Skull's harder than you think. Come on. We need to have a talk.
When I heard about what happened, I went to Marcano asking my cut right then and there. Figured if he fucked you and Sammy, I'd be next.
Yeah, I'm guessing he didn't go for it.
Said he wanted to wait for the heat to die down. Didn't want me running around, buying expensive shit, getting noticed. Like I'm some fucking amateur, never sat on a big score before. That money I fronted for the robbery was pretty much everything I put away. Didn't have enough to run, so I stayed. Commission wouldn't let him just kill me, so I figured I'd make that cocksucker jump through every hoop. Make him prove I deserve to get whacked. Wasn't much, but it was something.
Heard he brought in his nephew to push you out.
A kid named Michael Greco. Nephew by marriage, not blood.
Sure didn't number in here.
Yeah. They were looking to see what other rackets I was running. Like I'd leave a fucking paper trail in my office. Don't bother with that shit. Look, appreciate you getting me out of the freezer and all, but, what are you doing here?
Marcano deserves to pay for what he did, so I'm going after him. Him, his brothers, his lieutenants, all of them. And I'm gonna need your help.
Look, pretty much whittled me down to nothing. I mean, this is it.
For now, maybe. Once I take back River Road from Greco, money will start coming in, it'll be a different story.
Well, so we're partners now.
As long as you do what I say and give me what I want when I want it.
So goodbye, Marcano, hello, Lincoln Clay.
It's either that or more of this. And next time, I won't be around to fish your ass out the freezer.
Nobody kills that scumbag but me. You bring me Greco, I'm in.
Tell me about his rackets.
He took over the dock union and he's got a warehouse. There's a lot of valuable shit in there. You take both of them out, Greco's finished. A couple of my guys been keeping tabs on him. You should talk to them. They'll fill you in.
All right.
All right. We are partners now. Oh, be back.